So you know what this is? This is a 1966 Volkswagen bus. You know what it isn't? Gas powered. This is a Kindred 1966 Volkswagen EV conversion. So it's gone from making like double-digit horsepower to 294 horsepower. So this classic, beautiful vehicle has been fully restored and charged up with an electric motor, 3 battery packs, an independent front suspension, and a whole lot more. So let's take a closer look. For starters, this does not have the gasoline engine anymore. This is an EV. So we have 3 battery packs and an electric motor. Other things you'll notice, this is on 17-inch wheels wrapped in 205 5017 Continental rubber. You'll also notice that this is a 23-window van. Now, all of the Kindred vans are actually converted to a 23-window van. They don't all start like that. You also have a rag top up top here. You've got fully repainted body. All the body work has been done, and this has been restored to like new condition. And it drives like new as well. In fact, it drives better than new because of the electric motor. It's got a lot of power, 294 horsepower. And because of that, it'll easily do freeway speeds. We jumped on the highway here in California and it easily kept up. Not only that, I think a few people at the stoplights were like, how is a Volkswagen bus that fast? Even driving around, we've gotten waves, peace signs, the whole 9 yards. Who doesn't love a Volkswagen bus? So let's take a look at the inside of this amazing van. So you can see you've got this incredible interior, completely reimagined. You've got this removable bamboo table. There's a whole host of bamboo accents and cubbies and seating areas and all this stuff. So you've got that area there, for example, that's got cup holders, but the entire wraparound bench has been upholstered in wonderful leather. And in the back here, we have another bamboo area. Underneath there is storage. Up here, you've got more bamboo with speakers, another cubby area. If you look towards the roof, it's a complete rag top. You've got all of this natural light, courtesy of the multi-window van. These are classics. Up front, of course, you've got more yellow. In fact, let's take a closer look at the front of the vehicle. Up front in the Kindred Volkswagen bus, it's classic VW. You've got your big bus steering wheel, you've got your sliding windows, you've got your wing windows, you've got a metal dashboard, you've got these knobs that all look vintage, but there are some modern touches here. For example, the Pioneer touchscreen stereo. You also have a speedometer here that is digital. This is a screen, and it does show the speedometer all the way going to 100 miles an hour. Now, one other cool thing is the hash marks under there will turn green for your charging. So your state of charge is shown in green ticks. Right now we've got about 40 miles left. So, but this is a really neat touch on a very classic look. One other gauge this vehicle has is a regen gauge. So as you're driving with this electric vehicle and you give it gas or throttle, it goes towards the power. And when you're on the brakes and regenning the battery packs, it heads towards regen. Just a nice reminder that you are driving the EV and seeing how you can keep track of your throttle and regen. To start the vehicle, you simply insert the key, put it in that position, and you have a powered-on bus. Now, to put it into drive, simply step on the brake, and it's a quick pullback to go to drive. If you hold this in the back position for a long time, it turns it into neutral. A quick push up is reverse, and to hold it, it goes into park. This also has an electronic parking brake that automatically comes on when you put it into park.
And what about the rear view camera?
Oh, when you put it into reverse, there's even a rear view camera, which is a super nice feature on any modern vehicle. And you know, when you're driving a super cool vehicle like this, you want to make sure you don't back into anything. The van also has this, and this, and these, those, these, those, that, this, that, and this front window and this front window actually will open up. But I'm not going to do that. But I promise they open. Open the back hatch up, and you have access to this bamboo storage area. In fact, you can also put the table in here as well. It's also on struts, and it closes very nicely. Then you have this whole area, which is fantastic for if you were, say, tailgating, or perhaps having a picnic on the beach, at the lake, or what have you. You've got all the versatility of a classic Volkswagen bus with modern power and comfort. So in here is our charge port. So you can see we've got charging here, and this will go on level 2 and level 3 fast chargers. So if you're looking to do public charging, this vehicle will absolutely do that. And by the way, we have about 200 miles of range on this Volkswagen. No sliding doors on this van. We have a, I guess, barn door style. I don't even know what you call this, but they close like this. This one closes this way, locks into place, and this guy closes hard. Up we go. So what's it like to drive a Kindred EV bus? It's pretty amazing. But driving this is almost like any other modern vehicle, really, other than this amount of wind noise. We actually have the windows open a little bit, but the independent suspension rides very well. The steering is quite taut, and acceleration is downright impressive. This will get to 60 real quick. Now we have about 200 miles of range on this bus, and that's quite a bit. I mean, it's a lot more than most EVs from 10 years ago, and certainly doesn't give me much range anxiety, that's for sure. But the driving characteristics of this are really, really good. I'd drive one of these cross country, and I wouldn't have to do it on a dare. It's a really, really neat vehicle and very livable. Plus, you've got air conditioning, heater, stereo, all the things that you need, even a backup camera. So, but on the highway, it's a real comfortable cruiser. Oh, by the way, it's got really good brakes. 4-wheel disc all around, which just came into play there because we've got stop traffic ahead of us. So with nearly 300 horsepower, that's a lot more horsepower, 250 horsepower more than they came with stock. So merging is no problem. They get to 0 to 60 in almost no time. They cruise at 60, 65 effortlessly. I think a few people were like, well, how is this thing this fast? But it has independent front suspension with A-arms and uses the swing arm rear, I should say, and it rides pretty well. You're never punished or anything like that. Now, it is a forward control vehicle, so you do have to remember that you are sitting on top of the wheels, and any forward control vehicle is going to be like that. But overall, driving one of these things is absolutely amazing. If you ever get the chance to do it, you should drive one. One of these vehicles ain't cheap. It'll set you back about $249,000 to start. But considering the price of a pristine 23 window van and an EV conversion, if you're in the market for something like that, it might make sense. But regardless of price, this is one amazing van.